The violent flood called Dana on October 29, 2024, which destroyed entire villages in Valencia area, Spain, extinguishing hundreds of human lives of all ages, is a manifestation of nature waking up to reclaim her natural place. I am Alain Tilo Robledo, founder of Attel Trainer. I was a witness and lucky victim of the violent rains that fell that day, between 250 and 400 liters per square meter. The little stream known as Rio Magro, which runs along the northern edge of the grounds of the Being's Ancestral Healing Center in the Hortunas Valley, Spain, became a monster in the space of a few hours, ravaging everything in its path. It wasn't a flood, but destruction. The center is located 80 kilometers upstream from the worst affected villages in the Valencia Valley. Our walnut field disappeared, trees and even land, along with all the trees that lived on the banks of the Rio Magro. Some of the trees were more than 100 years old. But the violence of the current swept the earth from the banks so deeply that the roots of the huge tree lost all support to resist. The stone walls that the ancients had built more than a century ago along the shores of the Rio Magro to support the land in the fields have collapsed, even disappeared. The bed of the little stream is now the bed of a great sleeping river. The fertile lands along the stream's edge have been transformed into a huge expanse of rocks, so it is hard to imagine what might have suffered the people below downstream. The material damage can be repaired, but not the pain of the families separated from their loved ones, victims of this destructive climatic movement. The volunteers who came from all over Spain and even from other countries to help those in distress in the face of incompetent authorities and administrations have demonstrated that the solution can only come from the people helping the people, putting aside political battles and interests. This catastrophe, like so many others around the world, cannot be avoided because nature has its own way of restoring balance. The problem is that our societies don't respect nature's movements, building villages and infrastructure on the bank of dormant rivers, which one day wake up without warning. Apart from the sadness I feel at so many human and non-human deaths, I would like to share with you beingism, union between all beings, far from all religions, politics, and beliefs, as well as the foundation of the new world. If all the people of the planet were united, military budgets would be used to fight climate disasters, forest fires, and humanitarian accidents. In the new world, of which we published the manuscript in 2021, which is based on the beingism we explain in detail and which we will publish very soon, people and families who are victims of catastrophes will receive immediate assistance during the first hours of the inevitable, and the recovery and construction of their destroyed property such as houses, cars, etc. will be taken care of immediately by the Great Council of the World Federation. The planet's trouble is our trouble. The misfortune of a minority is the misfortune of the majority, because we all share the same fate. no need to pay insurance, no more worrying about an uncertain future, because, as I said before, we all share the same destiny. All the people in the world must have housing, food, a car, and a living wage of basic vital rights for all humanity. Yes, basic vital rights for all people. This is possible thanks to the New World economic system described in the manuscript. But people must unite in the feeling and understanding that we all share the same destiny of the universe on our wonderful planet that sails through the infinite outer space. During a disaster like the Dana in Valencia, Spain, victims don't have to worry about their future, about how to rebuild their homes. The pain of the present due to the loss of loved ones cannot be eliminated, but the fear of a tomorrow without a home, without a job, will disappear in the being system far away from religions, politics, and beliefs. This video is not intended as an advertisement to sell books, but to share transcendental knowledge that belongs to all of us for a better world. Please note that if you feel the need to purchase the books mentioned, all royalties from sales will go to finance the Being's Foundation and Centers of Ancestral Healing and Transcendental Clinics in union with indispensable scientific medicine. On our website, atheltrainer.com, we have published a free self-healing program as well as over 150 free author notes and video on transcendental knowledge to help you to live free and healthy. To conclude, I would like to add that beyond the climate change caused by human contamination, there is also a movement of the planet whose poles are tilting, causing the Earth's position in relation to the Sun to change. Science confirms this. We need to prepare for a global climate shift. In the extreme, I would say, the North is moving south and South is moving north. Humanity must adapt to survive. Economies and policies, as we know them, won't be able to manage the huge worldwide population shifts required to adapt to the big change. If humanity is not truly united, I do not want to imagine the cruel and merciless struggles between people for survival. All links are in the description. Thank you.